Understanding camera settings, setting the aperture. Hello, and welcome to our language learning series. Today, we're going to dive into the world of photography, specifically focusing on the phrase, set the aperture. Whether you're a budding photographer or just curious about the term, this video will clarify what aperture is and how it influences your photographs. Let's embark on this enlightening journey together. Aperture refers to the opening in a camera lens through which light enters. It's like the pupil of an eye, adjusting in size to control the amount of light reaching the camera's sensor. The size of the aperture is measured in f-stops, like f/2.8, f/4, f/5.6, etc. Remember, a crucial point here is that a smaller f-stop number means a larger aperture, and vice versa. Setting the aperture impacts not just the exposure or brightness of your photos but also the depth of field. Depth of field refers to how much of your image appears sharp from front to back. A larger aperture, smaller f-stop number, creates a shallow depth of field, beautifully blurring the background and making your subject stand out, ideal for portraits. On the other hand, a smaller aperture, larger f-stop number, provides a greater depth of field, keeping more of the scene in focus, which is excellent for landscape photography. To set the aperture, you usually adjust a dial or select an option on your camera's menu. Cameras have different modes for controlling aperture. 1. Aperture priority mode, often denoted as A or Avenue. You choose the aperture, and the camera automatically selects the shutter speed. 2. Manual mode, M. You control both the aperture and the shutter speed, giving you full creative freedom over your photography. Remember, adjusting the aperture might require different steps depending on your camera model, so it's always good to refer to your camera's manual. Now that you're familiar with how to set the aperture and the artistic effects it can have on your photos, you're well on your way to taking more creative and visually appealing pictures. We hope this video has shed light on the intricacies of aperture in photography. Happy shooting, and see you in the next video.